morning students. Our next topic is drainage systems, river system. We can say river system or other term is a drainage system also. Okay. In previous video we have discussed about simple and basic term. First is a river basin and second is a water divide. Okay. River basin means what? When rivers flow throughout their system. When river flows throughout their system is known as a river basin. And what is a water divide? When mountains, plateau, and in simple language you can say when there is a upland divides water flow into two parts. Whenever uplands divides water flow into two parts, then it is known as a water divide. Okay. Then after we have seen about Himalayan river system and southern or peninsular river system. Okay, and the difference between these two rivers is a very important. Okay, so what is the difference between Himalayan river system or southern or peninsular river system? So Himalayan river system is a perennial. Himalayan river system and peninsular river system. Okay. Himalayan river system is a perennial. What does it mean of a perennial? So the meaning of perennial is this river, Himalayan river, is continuously flowing, means the water can be seen throughout the year. Okay. When on the other side peninsular river system is a seasonal. Okay. Perennial means water can be seen throughout the year, but in the seasonal case water can be seen only 4 to 8 months. Okay. What does it mean or what is the reason behind it? So simple reason is because in the monsoon, because of a heavy rain, the water can be seen, and on the summer side in the summer the glaciers or mountains of a glaciers melt down and it carries water in the rivers. That why Himalayan river system is a perennial, while on other side peninsular river system is a seasonal because there is no structure like a Himalayan. Okay, that's why Himalayan river system is perennial while peninsular river system is a seasonal. Okay, main difference between Himalayan river system and peninsular river system. Okay, second main point is हिमालयन रिवर सिस्टम को ओरिजिन से अपने लास्ट पॉइंट तक पहुंचने में बहुत ही टाइम लगता है. सिंपली टर्म्स इधर हियर गंगा इज ओरिजिनेटिंग फ्रॉम हियर एंड इट नियरली ट्रैवलिंग about 2500 kilometer distance. Okay, and then and after it reach to their destination or in a Bay of Bengal. Okay, so but in case of a peninsular river system, it is a very small and the water flow is a very in a minimum quantity. Okay, Godavari river here, Krishna, Kaveri. Okay, so you can see in a map also. Okay, second main difference between Himalayan river system and peninsular river system. Okay, so On the basis of a Himalayan river system, in this chapter we study almost Himalayan river system and peninsular river system and other small rivers. Okay. So, first of all we have to divide river system into two parts. First is a Himalayan river system and second is a peninsular river system. So, first Himalayan river system. In this Himalayan river system, it includes three river system. First is a Sindhu river system, second is a Ganga, and third is a Brahmaputra. Sindhu, which is originating from a Mansarovar, Kailash, which is located in China. Okay. Ganga river system, which is originated from Uttarakhand. Okay. And last is the Brahmaputra, also originating from Mansarovar, and lastly it deposits their water in a Bay of Bengal. Okay. So, three main river system includes in Himalayan river system are first Sindhu river system, second Ganga, and third is a Brahmaputra river system. So, first is a Sindhu river system. Okay. So, Sindhu, it has a 5 to 6 tributaries. Sindhu has a 5 to 6 major tributaries. Okay. First of all, we have discussed that Sindhu is originating from a Mansarovar, Kailash. Okay. Then after, second major tributary of Sindhu is a Jhelum, which is originating from Kashmir. Okay. Third is a Chenab. Fourth, Ravi. Here, fifth is a Satluj. Okay. And they all met together at a Mithankot in Pakistan. This all river met at a Mithankot, which is located in Pakistan. Okay. According to the Treaty of 1960, according to the Treaty of 1960, which is a Indus Water Treaty. According to this, Sindhu, Jhelum and Chenab's most of rivers have been used by Pakistan, means 60 to 70% water of this river is used by Pakistan. Okay. And India couldn't build a dam on these three rivers. Okay, according to the treaty. Next three rivers, Ravi, Beas and Satluj, according to this 60 to 70% water of these three rivers, Ravi, Beas and Satluj, was used by India. Okay. So, according to the Indus Water Treaty. Next is this is a Sindhu river system. Next is a Ganga river system. Okay. Next is a Ganga river system. Okay. Originally Bhagirathi, okay, and second river is a Alaknanda. Here first is a Bhagirathi, second is a Alaknanda, which is originating from a Gangotri glaciers, Uttarakhand, okay, Alaknanda and Bhagirathi. Both the rivers is originating from a Gangotri glaciers in Himalaya area, and they both merge at a Devprayag. Suppose this is a Alaknanda, second is a Bhagirathi, and they met each other at a Devprayag. Okay, and at the place of Devprayag, they Alaknanda and Bhagirathi met together, and then and after this both the rivers was commonly known as a Ganga. Okay, and at the place of Haridwar, here written, at the place of Haridwar, Ganga leaves the mountainous terrain and enters plain near हरिद्वार. गंगा है वो हरिद्वार के पास माउंटेन रीजन को छोड़ के प्लेन रीजन में एंटर करती है. ओके, मैनी हिमालयन रिवर्स मीट गंगा, और इन अदर टर्म्स यू कैन से दैट गंगा हैज 6 to 7 major tributaries. Among them, Ghagra. Other name of this river is Saryu. Okay, Gandak, Kosi. Okay, Ghagra, Gandak and Kosi are major rivers. Yamuna, which is also emerged from Yamunotri Himalaya, it also met Ganga at Haridwar, Allahabad, and every 4 years at Allahabad Kumbh Mela was happen. Okay, flowing to the right side of Ganga, गंगा की राइट ट्रिब्यूटरी कौन सी है? तो गंगा है वो यमुनोत्री को राइट साइड पे मिलती है इलाहाबाद पे. ओके, एंड द सोर्स ऑफ दिस 3 रिवर घाघरा, गंडक एंड कोसी रिवर्स लाइस इन नेपाल. ओके, जो घाघरा, गंडक और कोसी है वो है वो नेपाल से ओरिजिनेट होती है. That's why northern plains, particularly Bihar, okay, Bihar experience flood disaster every year. Okay, and there is a heavy loss of life and property in same area occurs because of these 3 rivers. Yet India has been sold to attain prosperity in agriculture through the fertile plains formed by these rivers. Okay, सो सिक्के की 2 बाजू तरह है. वन साइड लॉस है तो दूसरी बाजू अदर साइड क्या है? प्रॉफिट भी है. इंडिया ने इसके थ्रू ही क्या है? प्रॉस्पेरिटी अटेंड की है. अदर फ्यू रिवर्स लाइक चंबल, बेतवा, ये है वो पेनिनसुला प्लेट्यू में से ओरिजिनेट होती है और यमुना को मिलती है. ओके, वी विल ऑल्सो सी इन अ मैप, बट वंस वी विल रीड ऑल दिस थिंग्स एंड दैट वाई यू विल अंडरस्टैंड ऑल द टॉपिक वेरी क्लियर. ओके, Chambal and Betwa, which is originating from Peninsula Plateau and also meet Yamuna, and these 2 rivers have a special characteristics that they flow upwards. Okay, most of the river flown through the downwards, but these 2 rivers, Chambal and Betwa, is flow through the upwards. Son river meets Ganga. These rivers originate in semi-arid area. Okay, semi-arid means जहाँ पे बहुत पानी भी नहीं है और बहुत गर्मी भी नहीं है. ओके, देयर अ लेंथ ऑफ अ फ्लो इज शॉर्टर एंड हैव अ लिमिटेड वॉल्यूम ऑफ वाटर. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई दे हैव अ शॉर्टर अमाउंट ऑफ फ्लो एंड अ लिमिटेड वॉल्यूम ऑफ वाटर. द कंबाइंड फ्लो ऑफ रिवर्स फ्रॉम नॉर्थ एंड साउथ इज डिवाइडेड डाउन स्ट्रीम इनटू 2 ब्रांचेस. ओके, जो कंबाइंड फ्लो होता है, ओके, उसका 2 पार्ट हो जाता है. 1 ब्रांच है वो बांग्लादेश में एंटर होती है, वहाँ पे उसको कौन से नाम से जानते हैं? बोलो, पद्मा. ओके, द कंबाइंड फ्लो ऑफ रिवर फ्रॉम नॉर्थ एंड साउथ इज डिवाइडेड डाउन स्ट्रीम इनटू 2 ब्रांचेस. फर्स्ट विच is enter into Bangladesh and it is also known as a Padma. Okay. Other branch is known as a Bhagirathi Hooghly in West Bengal. Finally, these two branches met the Bay of Bengal. Okay. फर्स्ट है वो बांग्लादेश में एंटर होती है, सेकंड है वो भागीरथी हुगली के नाम से जानते हैं. और वेन एवर दिस टू ब्रांचेस मेट इनटू द बे ऑफ बंगाल. ओके. The flow of Ganga, which is known as the Padma in Bangladesh, merged with the Brahmaputra river. Okay, and their combined flow is called Meghna. Okay, once this river Ganga was entered into Bangladesh, it is known as the Padma, and when this Padma, originally Ganga, which is merged with the Brahmaputra river, and their combined flow is called Meghna. Okay, and the Ganga Brahmaputra delta is the most fertile delta and is known as a Sundarban. Okay, world's largest delta. World's largest delta was created by Ganga Brahmaputra river, and it is considered to be the most fertile delta ever. Okay, here some information given about Sundarban delta. Okay, this is not important for exam, but we will read. This delta region of Ganga is called Sundarban because the trees known as Sundri grow in large number here. Okay, why Sundarban delta name given after Sundarban? Because of the tree Sundri is grow here, and it is most commonly helpful to making a ship. Sundarban delta is more famous as a mangrove forest. Okay. Third, it is not important, already given a length. Okay. So in map we will see. So we will look at the map. So Ganga is originating from Uttarakhand. Okay. What is the name of a glacier? So Gangotri glacier. Other is a Yamuna river, which is also originating from Yamunotri glaciers, Uttarakhand. Okay. And Ganga and Yamuna both met at Allahabad. Okay. And then and after entering from Allahabad or Haridwar, Ganga leaves their mountainous terrain and enter into a fertile plain. Okay. The Ganga has also major tributary, which is flowing from a peninsula plateau, and they flown through the upwards and met to the Yamuna river, and indirectly Yamuna is also met to Ganga. But three major tributaries of Yamuna was Chambal, Betwa and Ken. Okay, Chambal, Betwa and Ken. Chambal, Betwa, Ken, which is flown through the upward direction. You can see in a map most of the rivers flown through their downward direction like this, but these three rivers, Chambal, Betwa, Ken, and other river is a Son river, is flown through the upward direction. Okay. We have also seen that a Gagra, Gandak and a Kosi is very much helpful in the agricultural. Okay, Gagra, Gandak and Kosi is also helpful in agriculture because of this river in the UP and Bihar they developed a fertile agricultural plain. Okay, and Son rivers is originating from Chota Nagpur plateau and it met to the Ganga. Okay, so when Ganga, the combined flow of Ganga is entering and flowing like this, but after we have seen that water divide can be seen. Okay, water divide can be seen. So first flow of the water is enter into Bangladesh, and is known as a Padma. First flow of water is entered into Bangladesh and is known as a Padma. Second flow of water is known as a Ganga, Hooghly, and whenever this combined flow enter into Bay of Bengal, then the Brahmaputra rivers also met this combined flow and it is also known as a Meghna. Okay. And this Ganga river also developed the largest Sundarban delta area in West Bengal, which is world's largest delta. Okay. It is considered to be the world's largest delta. Okay. I hope it is very clear to you all. Okay. Next and last is a Brahmaputra river. Okay. River Brahmaputra originates near Mansarovar in Tibet. Okay, we have already seen this. Its source is near the place of origin of rivers Sindhu and Satluj. Okay, Brahmaputra's source of flow or river's flow is nearly when the Sindhu and Satluj is originate. Okay, most of its flow is outside of India. Okay, like Sindhu. Okay, is most of flow or flown through the outside of India. This river flows in the east parallel to the Himalayan mountain system near Namcha Barwa, which is the upper part of Arunachal Pradesh. It takes U-turn and enters Arunachal Pradesh. Okay. Whenever Brahmaputra entered into Arunachal Pradesh, it is known as a Dihang. Okay. This river with Lohit and Kanula tributaries, it collectively known as a Brahmaputra in Assam. Okay. Whenever this Brahmaputra entered into Arunachal Pradesh, it is known as a Dihang, but after that Dihang's two tributaries Lohit and Kanula meet together and its combined flow known as a Brahmaputra in Assam. Okay. Like to know very interesting fact, Brahmaputra is the only river having a masculine pronoun. Okay, most of the river have a feminine pronoun, but only Brahmaputra have a masculine pronoun. Its length is a 2,900 km long, but we have seen that its most of flow is outside of India. That's why longest river of India we couldn't consider Brahmaputra, because their most of flow is outside of India. That's why Brahmaputra is also a Sangpo in Tibet and Jamuna in Bangladesh. Its other name is a Sangpo and Jamuna in Bangladesh. Okay. One island name is Majuli is the largest river island in the world, which was made by a Brahmaputra. Okay. There is a less of a sedimentation in this river in Tibet. Okay. Sedimentation means silt, clay, okay, stone, etc. Not like other river system, they have a very less amounts of sedimentation, because in India the river passes through region of heavy rainfall. So further down there is a more of water mass as well as a sedimentation. Okay, in most of Indian river, what we can see that it mostly passes through the passes. Okay, pass means a simple route between two mountainous region. Okay, and the most of river is passes through between this mountain region. Okay, and that's why there is a lot of amount of sediments Many tributaries meet this river in Assam. Thus, Brahmaputra is a very broaded form of river. Okay. Every year there is a huge amount of water, and it is every year it overflow during a rainy season. As a result, devastating flood which is occurred in Assam and Bangladesh, and there is a contrast in this river compared to other river of North India. Okay, river, this is considered as a contrasting river, means the flow of water is a very heavy, but the amount of water is low as compared to the Ganga river system. Okay. So, we look in the map. Okay. This Brahmaputra is originating from Mansarovar, Tibet. Okay. Then when it flow to the eastern side, then in China its other name is Sangpo. Okay. And at the place name is Namcha Barwa. It takes U-turn, okay, entered into Arunachal Pradesh, and what is the name in the Arunachal Pradesh is Dihang. Okay, Dihang has a two tributaries in Arunachal Pradesh is Lohit and Kanula. Okay, this Lohit and Kanula meet Dihang, and after that this Dihang flows or entered into Assam, and at that time it known as a Brahmaputra, and when this combined flow Brahmaputra is entered into Bangladesh, then is known as a Jamuna. Okay, so and one important thing you have to remember that Brahmaputra has a no lot of amount of sediments like a Ganga river system. Okay, here written this, there is a contrast in this river compared to other rivers of North India. Okay, due to heavy rains in Assam during monsoons, there is a huge deposition. Okay, during the heavy rains in Assam, they have a good amount of deposition, and the increasing level of sand in this river raises the bed higher. Okay. When there is a flood, it faces the problem of a high river beds. Okay. So, there are frequent changes in the course of a river like a Kosi river. Okay. What is the problem of the Kosi? Kosi oftenly changes their flowing routes because it is come from the higher mountainous region. So, every time whenever it flow through the downside, then they have a good amount of sediments which is contribute with them, and it carries good amount of sediments with them. Okay. So, whenever the river beds is higher and it fills almost the river route or river flow and river basin. So, that is why they have no route to flow, that is why they oftenly change their route. So, this is the concept of a river bed higher. So, in this video we have discussed about Himalayan river system, in which we have seen three river system. First is a Ganga, second is a Sindhu, and third is the Brahmaputra river system. In Brahmaputra river system, there is a 2 or 3 difficult name which you have to remember. Okay. So, this is the end of our video.